Here's your thyroid medication. I'm now back from cat sitting. That is it now. They will be home this afternoon. But I am cleaning out the goslings because they're very messy. That's poo. You can't eat that bit. Oh, Marjorie. Did you literally just walk in to poo, Gloria? You could have done that outside. You're like the cat, except she at least uses a litter box. Link. Shifty, shifty. You're being very good with them. Right, I need to clean this out without stepping on you. I'm going to repurpose these mats because Link's doing so much better. I'm taking some of those mats to put in here. They're washable. Excuse me, Link. You're being a very good boy. Right, let's clean up all of this, shall we? I'm not sure that's a flower you should be eating. Can you go and eat the grass? My gardening companions are very cute. Can you stay this side, please? It's 7:45 and I have just got out of the bath and done my hair. As you can tell, it's gone very fluffy. I think I need some sort of spray to put on it after I've straightened it, because it doesn't look like that when the hairdresser does it. Anyway, we're cooking, Lee and I. Kenzie's out putting sheep to bed and walking Link, and he's had his dinner, but Lee has had an idea. He found something reduced. He found these in Asda, the Chipotle, is that how you pronounce it? Flame bake folded flatbreads. Now I know they're not gluten-free. I know, very bad. They were 43p down from £1.15. And what I'm doing is, oh, I think Link's about to rock up. He's just re-entered the safety zone, apparently. Kenzie must be on his way home. It pops up on the app.
There's a record in there, sir.
Is there? So we've got some beef, which admittedly is 2 days out of date, but it's not been opened, so I know that's going to be absolutely fine. We've got some chicken that needs to be finished, smoked barbecue. I'm going to put some chopped peppers in mine. We're going to have some spring onions. We're going to have some cheese on them, and then they're going to be toasted in the George Foreman.
Water was already full, though they didn't drink anything since I was gone.
Did you want any more of this, Lee?
I'm fine, thank you.
You fine?
I said I didn't drink anything.
No, they didn't drink anything.
No, but I did fill up the bigger water thing at the corner a bit.
Oh, well done, thank you.
I think it's why I always get stood on.
Yeah. Right, do you want to take him out, Kenzie, while we're eating, please?
Yep,
Do you want some of this, Lee? Barbecue chicken?
I'll eat some, but not in my
Okay.
thingy because I've got
You won't be having peppers, I know.
oh yeah, I've got lots of peppers in mine.
You'd love lots of peppers in yours, would you? Because I know how much you love peppers. Link, down. Kenzie, that is not taking him out, love.
You getting treats?
Oh, okay.
Well, I have to do them one at a time.
Yeah. Cheese? Oh, you got the cheese over there. Have some cheese, please, my dear.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really gooey and nice. You'll get your treat. Wait. You. Well, we'll see.
Being a menace and not listening to you, is it?
Yeah. Sure. Beef and cheese.
He's starting to get better about the whole out thing. We've bought him one of these and a Kong-like toy to keep him occupied. And it seems to work. I'll put the link to this and the Kong toy, because I've got a cheaper version, but it seems to be strong enough for his teeth, in the description below. Got them both from Amazon. Mine was very heavily filled, so obviously things are just warmed on the inside, otherwise I would have burnt it. But I'm having it with a Coke Zero and some dippy mayo. Does look delicious. Lee was very impressed with his. Did you cut yours?
I just used a knife and fork.
Did you?
Yeah,
it's very civilised of you. Right. Just put a dippy on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're a genius, aren't you? Yep.
Almost got a ham, but I thought, no, I'll just use the chicken stuff we got here.
I can highly recommend this. Very good. And now some time has passed and I am eating ice cream because it's very yummy. And Lee's gone to make tea and we're watching old Stargate episodes. Life does not get better than this. And I'm feeling very relaxed because it's been quite a chill day for me today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Monday and I had a bit of a lay-in. I mean, I say a lay-in. I was woken at 6 o'clock in the morning by a certain puppy. Kenzie had just taken him out for a walk, but he was having a bit of a coughing fit with his kennel cough. So that woke me up. I went for a wee and then that was it. He was kind of sitting on the bed between Lee and I having a cuddle while Kenzie had his breakfast and what have you. They've all gone off to work and school and I have just been watching some not murder mysteries, what are they? True crime videos on YouTube and dozing a little bit, if I'm honest. Dozing a little bit and replying to some WhatsApp messages. It's been really nice actually. It's just a nice chilled, it's the first sort of chilled morning because I was working last week. We got the funeral Friday. We had I was looking after a cat all weekend, so I had to get up and go and do the cat. Took Kenzie to work obviously on Saturday, so I've not really had a lay-in as such. So it was nice to have a relaxed morning, and it is now what, 10 o'clock? Nearly 10 o'clock, 5 to 10. So I have a list of things that I want to get done today. I need to pick Kenzie up from school and I need to pick the boys up from school today because Emma's got a meeting. My sister's going to come over with the children she looks after because one of hers that she looks after is struggling a little bit with school, and I think he feels like he's missing out a little bit because his sister Emily gets to do lots of fun things while he has to go to school. So he's going to come over and see the geese. Well, they're all coming over to see the geese. And then they're going to come and help me do the evening routine with the sheep, and we'll just do it a bit earlier. So that will be fun for everybody. But one thing I want to get through is clearing out my cupboards and drawers in this kitchen, and I will show you why. Just a big old mess, if I'm entirely honest. It's shameful, absolutely shockingly shameful. They all need a wipe out, they all need a bit of organisation. Everything's just crammed in. It won't stay tidy for very long, I can assure you, but I think I need to spend some time reorganising. My babies are awake, and that is a mess they can make in 24 hours, not even 24 hours. So I'm going to get these out first and give their bedding and everything a good old clean out, let them have a run around, change their water, get them some food because they've eaten everything out of that bowl. But look how messy that is. It is disgusting. And put some of this bedding of theirs into the wash and get it dry for later. I remember someone telling me that ducks and geese were messy, but I tell you what, I have never met anything quite so messy. How can two tiny things create so much poo? This requires a hoover, I think. I'm going in. Not sure that's working. Okay, let's put all the pooey stuff in the washing machine and have it on 50 degrees, ready for a bit of a, not a boil wash, but a bigger wash. You're in a very playful mood, aren't you? What Link wants to do is eat their food. But I said he can't eat their food. These guys are helping me around the house, getting under my feet more than anything. I've just put their bed there for now, changed their water, given them their food. And this is how it looks when they've not trashed it, but they're very good at trashing. These mats, these washable mats are amazing. I mean, even if you don't have pets, they're amazing for anything that you might need that are messy. These are great because you can dispose of them, but obviously not very eco-friendly. These things, I've got a few of them, and now Link is not pooing and weeing in the house as much. I've grabbed these two, and they're the perfect size to fit in here, and I just wash one, use one, and just put these over the bits that get particularly messy, like the food and the bedding area. And yeah, the rest of it stays quite clean. I need to put my laptop away. I was taking loads of photos off my phone because it was getting very clogged up. When it's warmed up a little bit, I'm going to put Loki out. I'm babysitting Loki. Oh, you need some more newspaper. I might have to put one of those mats down because I don't think we've got any more newspaper for you. And clean this bit out for him. And I'm going to give him a bit of a soak as well because he's not had a poo. Well, he's had a little bit of a poo. But I'm going to give him a bit of a soak in some water as well. Things are about to get very noisy because this washing machine needs a mechanic out because it's getting very noisy again. That needs a mechanic out because it's getting very noisy again. That needs a mechanic out because it stopped working. They do say things come in threes. Let's make a cup of tea and start with this absolute pigsty of a cupboard. Link and I are about to head off to go and get Kenzie now. As you can see, I've strapped him in at the car. I have actually got a dog harness, but I haven't worked out how to use it yet. So at the moment, I put this harness on him and then just attach him using his lead and tie it up on there. But yes, he is secured, so that's good. We need to stop at the post office in another village and post off a return to Amazon, and then I'll show you how far I've got with the cupboards. The geese were very, very helpful, bless them, and stayed with me pretty much the whole time, but I don't want them to get too cold, although they're, you know, allowed to be out of the light a bit more now, so I don't think that's much of a problem. And they were very cute, hanging around with me while I was sorting cupboards out. Right, let's go and get Kenzie. I've picked Kenzie up. He's just saying I've picked you up from school. We've just stopped here at the post office cafe in one of the local villages. He's going to take Link for a walk just around the green. I've picked up my favourite Scotch eggs that I have ever found. These are the best ones ever. And we've got some chocolate brownies for a cup of tea later as well. I'm doing something that I have avoided doing for a very long time, and that is basically throwing away spices that are out of date. Now, I know technically spices can go on forever, but they do lose their potency, and half of them I haven't used, and some of them are 2013, and I need space in my cupboards, so I'm being ruthless. I'm getting rid of all of my candles, birthday candles, all that kind of stuff. I will buy a new pack of birthday candles so that they're in the cupboard, and I'm just getting rid of things that have built up over my adult years and ditching it. So I'm working my way through that lot. I've binned loads there, and these are still in date. Looking much more organised. Looking much better. And I have made a start on this. This was the baking cupboard, baking drawer, but most of it was no good anymore. I've got a big pile of fruit there, which I'm going to give to the chickens at work. But I'm not going to let it get filled up again with loads and loads of stuff. We need some flour in here. We've got sugar. That's kind of your basics, isn't it, for baking? I don't need loads of other stuff. I do need to get some yeast, maybe. I've got some baking powder, maybe some bicarb. And then just, yeah, I'll leave that there. Is she giving you kisses still, Harry?
Maybe it wants his sister or brother.
I think, oh, well, I'm going with girls, but I have no idea if they're boys or girls.
That one, please. Look, they're not making noise now anymore. Can I have that one, please?
In a minute, sweetie, you can have that one.
Get
Get off the tape! Get off the table.
Well, you might have to move that now.
Get off the table.
I'll have that one.
You're going to give kisses?
You can't carry that.
No. What was happening over there? Don't bite its head. No, do not put its beak in your mouth. I'm home and showered. A little bit scraggy, but I am home and showered. So, I've got laundry, but because this thing is now taking up the radiator space and the tumble dryer is, well, packed up, it's making an awful noise, so I'm not using it anymore. I'm going to have to hang the clothes up in front of this heater down here, and I've put the heater on. So, I'm going to leave it for about an hour running and hope it'll start off the drying process a bit. Oh, looks like Link wants to go out. It's chucking it down with rain out there, so Kenzie's not taking him out for a walk yet this evening. He's hoping it'll stop raining. Right, oh, and Lee insisted that this bedraggled rat came in because she was not having any of it. She was stood by the door all wet and soggy. Got my rained on hair, it kind of goes all squiffy. Anyway, I have eaten and I've just had a ready meal. I've made it nice and simple. I'm now going to go through this whole cutlery thing because there's a lot of things in here that can be binned that I've bought replacements of, and honestly I don't need lots of the same thing, so I'm going to be a bit ruthless, get rid of some stuff, and then I'm going to work my way. Well, I'm going to wash the bottom drawer that's got big plates in, then I'm going to start going through these drawers and sorting those out. That's my plan. That'll be me occupied for the evening. I have got rid of so much stuff. 2 black bin bags and 1.5, no, probably 2 recycling bags as well, and a food bin full of, 1 food bag full of out-of-date food. There we go. This shelf is not a thing yet. It's been cleaned, but I haven't sorted it, so I just dumped some stuff on it for now. And that one hasn't been done yet. This is now cat and dog food. Tea towels sorted out. Need to order some good ones. That one's been done. This has been more organised. Got rid of stuff. That I haven't touched yet. This one I've cleaned out. This was the baking one, but to be honest, apart from some flour and some sugar and a few little baking bits here, I don't think I need an awful lot of baking stuff in. It got a bit over the top really before. So I've put lots of things like the cling film and stuff, which, you know, we do use more than we would use the baking, and a cake tin all in there. That is a lot emptier. Things were falling out of that. There's now a whole coffee shelf up there, a spices and cooking shelf, my tea bags, and some Marmite and bits on that one. And yeah, this is a lot tidier. And has all been cleaned out. Has various cooking appliances in there, easier to get hold of. As you can see, I got a bit soggy doing the sheep earlier, and my hair has gone into curtains. So I need to go and straighten it. This is what happens when my hair gets wet. So I need to go and straighten it. I don't feel very well actually. I think, I mean, it's nearly 8 o'clock and I've eaten and what have you, but I think I've pushed it a bit too far today. I actually feel sick and not very good. So at the moment I'm giving the tortoise a drink. This is my sister's tortoise. So they're away, and so I'm just giving him a quick drink before I put him back to bed. And then I'm going to rinse out these pots and bits that are here, and yeah, I keep finding cups of tea. It's probably not enough caffeine. This cup of tea I'd reheated and put in the microwave. I just went and put my other cup of tea in the microwave and found that one in there. So I'm obviously making tea and not drinking it. But yes, I'm going to go and relax now. I've hoovered upstairs and downstairs. I've mopped various floors. I think that's it for now. I need to go rest. Anyway, I'm going to stop moaning. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I don't even know what I filmed, but it has been a cleaning day. So I'll see you all tomorrow.